Our main budget initiatives this year have to do with two main areas. I'm going to speak about one of them. It's to maintain the programs we already have, and Linda has already talked about some of these programs that we have at Eliot. The first one is Study Island. Study Island is a user-friendly, web-based instruction, practice, and assessment program. It allows students to move through the program step by step. Each section has a pre-test and a post-test, as well as topics that cover each of the standards outlined in the Connecticut curriculum frameworks. And Study Island focuses on the curriculum frameworks. It also enables students to improve their performance in all skill areas that are tested on the Connecticut Mastery Test. It's research-based, it's easy to use, it's very affordable, it's web-based, so students can use it at home, in school. They've been using it quite often. There's a big competition in our school right now with Study Island. The second thing there is Power School, which is the web-based student information system we use at Eliot and we use in the district, and Linda had talked about the parent portal. Without training this year from the Pearson Company, which is Power School, our staff is using Power School to input student schedules. This allows for much greater efficiency for our office staff and our guidance counselors in terms of accessing student class information. We also want to maintain Discovery Education streaming. This is a digital video, on-demand, and online teaching service that's also aligned with Connecticut State standards, and it allows teachers to use video streaming. It has a full encyclopedia and a lot of other interactive materials to help enhance teaching lessons. And I was in 3 classrooms today, and 2 of the 3 were using the streaming video today, and it was amazing support and enhancement of what they were doing in class. We also have our RTI and literacy labs, and we want to continue to support the scientifically research-based computer programs used in both those labs, including online math and reading programs. And as Linda mentioned, we also would like to enhance our technology with the addition of more class sets of the individual response devices. If you remember them from last year, the clickers. We have 1 per team now. We'd like to increase that number. We also would like to get graphing calculators for the algebra classes, and on-site, which is lab management software for computer and our tech labs. This on-site program allows teachers to take control of their student computers to assist with classroom management and increase student interaction and learning. So that's the first part of our budget initiatives. Linda's going to speak to the second.
Just as a sidelight before we go on, the Study Island, it seems like sometimes the smallest things can have the greatest impact. Study Island really allows students to be self-motivated. They are, directed by teachers. They can do it at home. They can do it when we take the carts down to classrooms. They can use all of our labs. But one of our teachers came and said, I think it would be really nice if we put palm trees on our stage. So we got lit palm trees and we put them on the stage. Every Thursday now what happens is that students who earn blue ribbons, and they're earning huge numbers of blue ribbons. This last Thursday, we gave out 60 blue ribbons. We announced them in the lunchroom, and kids are able to put their blue ribbons on the palm trees. It's those kind of little things allow them to actually measure themselves and improve. And we have graphs that Study Island provides us every week that shows the exponential growth in students engaging outside of the school environment using Study Islands. And parents have been trained in Study Island and have, I think, really bought into the process. To enhance our current programs, those of you who remember my presentation from last year know that near and dear to our hearts was our after-hours program, and included in that was the MARS, which is the Math and Research Seminar Program, which we were able to run this year. No transportation from we did 2 6-week sessions. We're asking if we can expand it to 3 6-week sessions, again with no transportation involved. And these after-hour programs do provide opportunities for our students to socialize with each other and to practice skills that they learned during their school hours in unique situations. The MARS program is designed Again, to push the envelope at the other end for students who are maybe gifted and talented or have an interest in math and science. I did include in your packet Mrs. Best's PowerPoint presentation on the Mars program, just so that for your, if you can review that, take a look at how very successful we were with that 2 6-week session. I'd like to reinstate the CMT Morning Blast program. That's a 6-week assessment prep morning program for identified students. Again, no transportation involved. Parents who agree to that and our staff do come in early to run that program. They come in at around 7:25 in the morning, and we identify students who have weaknesses or are on the cusp with some of their CMT areas, and the staff works with them for that 6-week period of time. And again, that has been very successful. I included documentation for you to take a look as well, so that you can see that we had a large percentage of students who were very successful in that program. And we'd also like to maintain our current level of professional development. We try very hard at Jared Elliott to kind of grow our own experts. What we like to do is we like to really pick the workshops that our staff go out to, and then we ask them to come back and train us, to provide us training in technology, to provide us training in what is the current cutting edge, for instance, with differentiation and instruction. And so we have a finite amount of professional development funds. We maximize it as much as we possibly can. We try to run very efficient faculty meetings so that we can carve out an hour and a half of professional development only on almost every single faculty meeting.